Going on, YouTubers? This is Buddy coming at you. Another quick video. Just going to do a quick update on my system after the last video I uploaded on STN and RTN. I figured I would just do this little update after a few days, and just to show people that, you know, like I always said, I'm not concerned about it spreading to any other corals. And I figured this is going to be the last update I do on this system for a little while, because I'm going to be setting up my 20-gallon long. Here I'm setting up, I bought a 20-gallon long from PetSmart for 20 bucks, and I'm making a 10-gallon I have a 10-gallon tank laying around. I'm going to build a sump out of that and dedicate that to newer reefers, show them how to set up an aquarium. I'm probably going to drill that tank, but I'll give them other options like DIY overflows that they can do if they don't want to drill it or don't have the money to buy an aquarium that's reef ready or sump ready, however you want to say it. So I'm going to just give you a quick close-up of all the corals in the system. It's going to be a relatively short video. I don't want to leave the last update on my tank count bad note where I lost a coral. And this is where the coral was, and I'm still hurting over that, man. I'm pretty bummed out. You know, I had that piece for a long time. I had that Montipore for a long time. I fragged it out a couple times. I had it in this system since the beginning, so a little over a year. This tank's been up and going. Everything's doing really well. This is the coral that I just bought, because I was bummed out about that one. So when that one came down with the STN, I went out and bought another one because I was really bummed out and had to take my mind off it. This is a purple tip staghorn from ORA, my local fish store. Will give me anything I want from ORA, which is awesome. I pay obviously a little bit more, but ORA, you can't buy anything unless you're a dealer. So I go on there, I check out a coral, and I say, hey, give me that one. And they order it. I give them a little extra money. Everybody's happy. That's the blue tip staghorn from ORA. I wanted the purple tip staghorn from ORA. Alright guys, so I'm going to step back and show you my stand that I built. It's going to look a little reddish because of the way I have the camera setting. See what I mean? Everything around it kind of has this orangish red look to it. That's because I have the camera set to show the corals inside. So this is a stand that I built, and I'm pretty happy about it. I did this border around there, which I really like. I wanted to have something that I could still set like my bottles and stuff on when I'm feeding the tank and stuff like that. I can't stand on it obviously or nothing. It's just a little border, but I can set you know, the food and stuff on there when I'm feeding the corals. And let me see if I can get you a close up. Yeah, it's kind of hard, but it's about 3 inches wide, just enough to set bottles and stuff on. So I'm pretty happy about this stand. I built this myself. Came out really, really good. This is the canopy that I built. Now I have to finish putting a border around there. I just have those pieces up there. I was debating on which kind of border I want to go with. I actually went to Home Depot and found a real nice border that I want. And now on this one, I put the dual doors there, and I had them connect in the middle, so when it opens, I have a nice big open area to work with nothing blocking, no center piece blocking it. I could have put a faker in there and not had the doors touch, but I'm not too worried about it. I feel like it came out pretty good. But the stand came out amazing. This is only the third fish tank stand I ever built. Normally I just buy them pre-made, but it came out really sharp. I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, so let's get back over here and I'll give you a quick rundown of the corals and stuff that are in it. Alright, let me get a good zoom here. Alright, there's my pineapple fovea. I had to move from over there to over here because the lighting was a little much for him right there. He was kind of in a hot spot. So over here the par level is about 100, 110 right there in that spot, and I think that's going to suit him much better. He's not getting hit with direct flow. The flow kind of comes over top of him instead of being direct, and I think the flow and the lighting was preventing him from opening up all the way. So I got him over here. He seems to be opening up more and coloring up better, which is what I wanted. My Zoa garden's doing really good. My GSP's taken off. I love GSP because it grows so fast and it has a beautiful green to it. I love that. My gold torch coral's doing really well. The heads, I bought that with one head on there, and now it's got like 6. I mean, it's really taken off. So I got some gorilla nipples, some red people eaters, some nuclear zoas. I got my Hollywood stunner chalice, which is not staying there either. He's not liking that spot too well. Well, I'm not liking that spot too well because he's stinging that GSP above it. And even though it's just GSP and I have a huge rock, I don't like anything to be stung and irritated. You know, it's my responsibility to take care of these corals. So if something's irritating them, I move it. Even no matter what it is. I don't allow that to happen. All my acros and my SPS pieces are doing really good. You know, from my stylophoras to my bird's nest. I got my birds of paradise right down here, though. I had to move him. He was right there. I moved him back over there where that frag is. That's actually the base that came to that purple tip staghorn. It has a long plug on it, and the plug comes to a point. I didn't like that, and I wanted some frags for my other tank, so I busted it off. It's encrusted on the plug really well. I'm going to let it heal up from the cutting. This is already starting to encrust too. It's only been in here about a week. See if I can get a good close-up of that. Hold on, let me get it to focus, guys. There we go. See, it's starting to encrust already. The tips are starting to grow back too. That tip and that tip broke off. See, that's what it did look like. And they broke off, and it's only been in here about a week and a half, and it's already starting to heal up and do really well. So I'm really happy. That's my fire enchilada back there. Really nice. That came from ORA too. Really happy with that piece. So all the corals are doing really well. I'm really happy. That's my, where is it here? Oh, here we are. This is the neon green hydorpha that broke. I was looking for it over there. So it broke off because I was cleaning the tank, didn't shut my power heads off, but it's doing really well. And I have that frag right here that's starting to encrust on the plug. That's actually going to be going, let me get the focus, hold on. See, it's starting to encrust a little bit. That frag, even this plug I might put in a 20-gallon long. I'm not sure because I have this nice piece right here that I want to put where the plug is and get them back over there. So my bubble coral is doing really good. System's doing really good. There's my purple fungia, green ring fungia, whatever you want to call it. He's doing much better too. I had him a little bit over here. Lighting was still a little intense to pull out the par meter. It's a little much for him. Plate corals don't need a whole lot of lighting because they grow a big base to them, and they get a lot of light. They're flat, so they don't need a whole lot. So I'm hiding him over here in the shade, and he's doing a lot better. I might pull him out of here and put him into 20 long because I'm only going to have a Kessel A160 on that tank, and I'm not going to go a lot of SPS pieces. I'm only going to take a couple frags out of here. The rest I'm going to have LPS and softies and some like favias and brain corals, which, you know, like that's a favia. It's an open brain. Figure 8 coral, whatever you want to call it. And I want more movement. Even though my tank is doing really well, it looks really sharp, and I love SPS corals, but I really want to have more movement in a system, you know. So that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to just maybe throw 1 or 2 SPS pieces in there towards the top where they're going to get more lighting, and have a lot of LPS and softies in that particular aquarium. Maybe some chalices on the bottom. I'm definitely going to have an anemone in there because I'm going to have a pair of clownfish that I'm getting from ORA. I'm going to get a nice anemone from Vivid Aquariums. Vivid Aquariums, they have some real nice corals. So does Tidal Gardens. They got some real nice eye-catching pieces that I'm going to order from them too for that 20-gallon long. So it's going to get packed up real quick. And I'm pretty excited because there's some corals that I really want that I can't keep in here because the lighting's too intense. So I'm really excited to be setting that tank up. And like I said, I'm going to dedicate that tank to newer reefers and show them how to set up a system. I'm probably going to drill that tank, but I will talk about other options if you're afraid to drill an aquarium or you don't have the money to buy with a built-in overflow. Alright guys, this is Buddy signing out, just giving a quick update on the system and show everybody that all is well after the scare that I had and the stressful situation losing my Montipora, which I was really bummed out about. I might get a Superman Monty now though. Maybe I'll replace it with a Superman Monty right there. That'll look sharp. Alright guys, this is Buddy signing out. Happy reefing, and thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks for all my subscribers. You know, thanks for everybody showing their support. I really appreciate it, guys. Alright, this is Buddy signing out. Happy reefing.